Alright, we're back with another match. What do we got going on this time? Brown powers in round 1. Ground nests in round 2. Food in round 3. And cavity nest birds with eggs in round 4. So the nut hatch is kind of a no-brainer here. And the rest of our birds aren't looking too great. Food web expert. I think that kind of decides on the stilt for us. Golden oriole. Pretty food intensive. Dark-eyed junco is a good grassland bird. Lines up with the first half of round goals and also helps the third round goal. Godwit is a good bomb, but expensive early. Goldcrest. Don't really see an opportunity for that right now. The Eurasian magpie is always a good grassland counter. But I'm not sure. I mean, without knowing what your opponent is doing, it's hard to bank on that right off the bat. It's not lining up with any of our bonus cards or round goals, so it's especially hard to justify that low point value bird. I kind of like the look of the merganser as my second wetland bird. There is a fish in the bird feeder. There is one worm. Really need that worm for my stilt. The stilt doesn't help with the brown powered round goal, but will be a 6-point play with our bonus card. Yeah, pretty clunky start. I expect my opponent is probably going to grab the junco as their first play. Goldcrest actually picks up a couple points from Food Web Expert as well, but don't think I'm really going to go for that. I think I am going to bet on the merganser for my second wetland bird. Maybe not. Then again, it does line up with the round goal. This is kind of a janky start. But I think we're going to roll with this. Yep, they did take the junco. Great tit. Has a really good power. It's expensive though. I don't have the cherry. I don't think I can afford to just grab that. I think I need to just stick with the plan that I have here and keep my tempo rolling. This is draw any 2 cards. I could pick up the Great Tit with the stilt. Got a gnat catcher from our opponent. Good food gaining bird. Let's grab our second worm for the stilt. Got the gain food action from our opponent. They've got a fish. Hopefully that's not a Franklin's gull. So I'm thinking about that great tit here. Let's grab one off the top. Hummingbird is good, but it helps our opponent as well. So that alone doesn't make for a great grassland. I think the Great Tit is just too expensive at this point. Burrowing Owl, not great, but it is a star nest. There's the junco from our opponent. We've got 5 activations left. We're behind by 1 brown power. I need food. I need eggs to get my second column birds in play. We got fish and rats in the bird feeder. Could go with the hummingbird in the wetlands to gain food while I'm gaining cards. So let's just leave the bird feeder the way it is. We'll let our opponent deal with that. And I'm going to lay eggs here. Got the gain food action from our opponent. He took a rat. It's kind of scary. Let's gain the fish for our merganser. Actually, we're going to use that food for the hummingbird. Got eggs from our opponent, so I suspect that there will be... It didn't tuck a card for the wheat, so this could be a column 2 bird coming. Just throw down our hummingbird in the wetlands. Ugh, white stork from our opponent. That's bad news. It's a really good card. Then they can turn right around and tuck it. If they get a dud card, they can tuck it for a wheat. But game's not over yet. Plenty of rounds left, plenty of turns left. So let's take one off the top. That's garbage. Wonder if, now I'm looking at this great tit, but the Godwit is also really good. I think I'm going to take the Godwit for points. We'll go first, reroll the bird feeder, take the worm. So they took the worm off my hummingbird, activated their grasslands, and they revealed black tern, hooded merganser, and painted bunting. Kinda like the black tern. One activation left. I'm going to lose the round goal. I think I need to take that turn though. Kite. Not great. What do we need for food? Let them go first. They took wheat. I will take wheat. Alright, what do we got in the tray? That puffin is pretty great. Canada Goose. Don't really have great support for it. I have to take the puffin.
What are you doing?
Spotted owl is good. Just handing out all this free food. It's pretty dangerous. Alright, so... going to take the second worm for the Godwit. They didn't take the goldfinch. And they actually just took the draw card action. So they really wanted that bird. Of course I wasn't paying attention, I was so fixated on the goldfinch. I don't know if I can think I can draw the goldfinch here. I could actually scoop it with the godwit. Come on, good bonus card. Prairie Manager, Burrowing Owl qualifies. That is good with Food Web and the round goal. Mallard, Green Woodpecker. I think, of course, I got Click Happy there. I think I am going to, even if I did grab the goldfinch there, I might actually just take the Sandpiper. Because it's just going to be so much easier for me to get on the board. This black turn, though, I need to get this Puffin down. So the Sandpiper and the Puffin would be my remaining two wetland birds. The Canada Goose they took, so they're going to feed the Goose with the Junco. Makes sense. There's a ground nest as well. So they're looking at 6 eggs. My egg production is pretty poor. And the bird feeder is really janky. I think I'm just going to lay eggs here. I could discard a card to get the 2 rats for my spotted owl. I need to gain food here. So let's discard. Get rid of the kite. Take the 2 rats. Piebill Grebe, where was that in our starting hand? Gonna run out of egg space real quick though. So I wonder if I don't just gain food here again. Try to get a worm for our burrowing owl. This kingbird, I just don't think that's gonna work out for us. Get rid of that. I'm not gonna worry about the Puffin yet. There's a worm. Another worm. Common chaffinch, common grackle. Grackle is interesting. I don't know that my opponent is going to try to employ that. Already getting rid of a card with the Junco. They're full up on eggs. I've got 2 activations left. I'm not going to win the round goal. I think I'm just going to... I could play 2 birds here, but then I get 0 points for the round goal. I don't want to do that. Could throw down the Sandpiper, burn an egg off. But I should probably play the owl and then gain food again. And none of that helps. This is a horrible game. Just nothing is lining up for me here. Viticulturalist. Just need 2 cherry birds. I have 0 right now. Probably just grab Viticulturalist. I have no multi-habitat birds in my hand, and it takes 4 birds to get there. So yeah, this is just a garbage game. Got the gain food action from our opponent. So what am I doing here? Could use a rat for my burrowing owl and fish for my Puffin. Yeah, this is rough. I think I'll take the wheat for some diversity. Get the rat. Trey is not looking too devastating. Our opponent's going to have a healthy lead, I think, on the round goal. They played Blue Throat. That's good and bad. It's a good bird. It's a good bomb for them to drop, but it feeds their goose. But I don't think they're going... Well, I suppose if they've run out of cards in hand, they can feed the Junko with the Stork, though. But honestly, handing us food with the Blue Throat is really going to help us. If he throws us a couple random fish, that could be very, very helpful. Free wheat. Raven and Robin in the tray. Round 3, Raven. I've got the food for it. I don't know. I think it's my best prospect at this point. Robin works for Viticulturalist. This might be the miracle we were looking for, but it's pretty late in the game. I think I am going to hand out the food just to keep my acceleration going here. I could use the rat and 2 wheat. For the Raven, use a worm. For the Robin, it leaves me 1 worm left. I would like to have the rat for the owl, but I'm going to have to lay eggs before that point. And I will be able to activate my Raven. And we want to force them to use the Blue Throat, I think. I think I'm going to skip the hummingbird here. Franklin Skull comes up. At this point in the game, I don't think... I mean, they could grab it to deny it. I don't know if they'll play that as their 5th grassland bird. They could. But if they don't, I don't think I can take the opportunity to draw it. I just don't have the time. I'm glad they took it, so I don't have to think so hard about it. I need to just start getting these birds down. I mean, I'm running out of activations. So let's use the rat and the 2 wheat. We'll throw down the Robin. And we'll start laying eggs. We'll get the rat for the owl off the Raven. And then that kind of fixes our puffin problem. Probably want to play the Sandpiper 2 before the end. Oh, wow, free fish, just like I wanted. Now that's just going to take 1 activation of the Raven in order to get this puffin down. So they grab the fish for their Franklin's Gull. So we need to get this Robin down. See if this round 3 Raven Robin can save us. I mean, they're in a bind because they have no egg space. They're going to throw down that Franklin's Gull, and they're going to burn up 2 eggs, but they're still going to be tight. They got 3 spaces open, 4 spaces open. So after their next activation, they'll be full on eggs again. So they're very pigeonholed into this amazing engine. So we need to worry about food and personal supply. We're still ahead. Let's get eggs on our cavity nests. Let's talk the black tern. Meadowlark. That might actually be the way to go here. They're full up on eggs, and that will help us accelerate our egg production and really ramp up to fill up these nests, even in the late game like this. Need the wheat. I need a fish. We're in a really good position to win this round goal. So really they're digging for like Benelli's. They can't play Eastern Imperial. They need Goshawk, or they could use Goshawk rather. It's really their best options. Free food, I'll take it. Throw down this Meadowlark. What do they got for food? Just one? We're really building a pretty solid engine here to crescendo into the end of the game. We could actually pull this out. Their food production is crippled because they got to feed this goose. And if they use the blue throat, they hand us food at the same time. And that's just going to help us accelerate into bombs at the end. Our bonus cards are really letting us down here, though. They took the gain food action. They probably discarded a card. So they're at 4 food. They have 0 activations left. I'm at 3 food. I can gain 2 off the Raven and win the round goal. Or are they looking on their cavity nests? They got 1 spot open. Or their ground nests, I mean, from the Meadowlark. Tuck the Merganser. Grasshopper Sparrow. I don't think it's worth playing because I'm going to fill up on eggs pretty quick here by the end. I need something to tuck anyway. Let's just keep the eggs off our ground nest to ensure the efficiency of our Meadowlark. So we'll take a worm and a fish. So our grassland engine is 3, 4, 5, 6 points. And that's the same as playing, that'll be, let's see, Sandpiper will be 5 plus 2 is 7, minus 2 is 5 points. So the Sandpiper is out of the equation now. We won that round goal. What do they got for cavity nests? 1. So the goal helps them more there. But we stand to win this round goal as well. The owl is a... Let's see, what do we got? It is our second grassland bird. So it is worth playing here. I think I will overpay. I think I'll use a fish. we'll make the fish up on our next grassland activation, and then we'll play the puffin. Let me think about this. So this is 3 points. 5 points for 8. Minus 2 is 6. And we could get 3, 4, 5, 6 off running our grassland. But if we play the owl, increases the efficiency of our subsequent activations by 1 point. It gives us one more bird with a cavity nest. They've got 1 and plenty of food. We've got 2, so if they play 1, they'll tie us. The puffin is going to go down, so we will have 3 there. And we could potentially get more points through some lucky caches. So it's probably worth playing the owl. It's close, but I think it is worth playing it. Just because we have Prairie Manager, it's just enough points. Bonus card bird from them. So let's lay our eggs. Come on, yes. Let's tuck the gannet. So what do we got? Could really use a big fat cherry eating bird here. Swift is garbage. I'm not going to go out of my way for that. Montague. Take a fish. And what else? Take a worm. I wonder if I should take a cherry just in case I get some cherry eating bird. There's Fish Crow. They might have Omnivore. They could have Fishery Manager as well. They just need to play whatever birds they get at this point to create some more nest space. So we'll be able to get one more turn out of their grasslands here without filling up on eggs. So let's drop the puffin, create another cavity nest. That we can target with our Meadowlark as well. So we got Omnivore. Getting 4 points off that. So they might have Fishery Manager. They've got 3 fish-eating birds. We really needed that Omnivore. I don't know if we're going to be able to bring it back, though. Our first half was so slow, but like I keep saying, they just got painted into a corner with their eggs here. Free food. What can we do with that? Nothing right now. We're ahead for tiebreakers. Come on, Lucky Cash. Nope. I want every one of those I can get. House Wren. Well, it's not going to do anything for us here. That's garbage. And we don't need any food for anything. Just gonna skip that. Free food here, it's not doing anything for us. We are gonna win the round goal, so we will break 90. And they've got nothing for cavity nests. Come on, lucky cash. Nope. Tufted titmouse. This is our last activation. Red knot. That'd have been nice to have earlier. Well, I'm pretty happy with that game. It was pretty garbage in the first half, but that Raven and Robin brought it back around for us and allowed us to leverage the puffin out. Could still lose here, but at least we had a chance to bring it back. I'm really excited to see. I'm going to pick up 7 more points here. Close to 100. I don't know if my opponent was able to do it. They got 24 tucks, and they got 22 eggs. But they're going to be lower on bird points and bonus card points, but our bonus cards didn't do too well. This is exciting. Alright, moment of truth. We should have more bird points. More bonus card points? Yep, barely. End of round, I think we did better. He's going to catch up on eggs and tucks. Yeah, he beat us. Still a respectable score. I mean, 96. The way our game started out, holy cow, it was just horrible. But to come back and pull off a 96, it just really was a good turn of events. He was just able to get himself up and running way earlier than we were. So, good game to my opponent.